saying
I
Detroit
got
versus
you. I
everybody.
got you. I got you.
Detroit versus everybody. Uh, Jacksonville is going to Chicago. They're going back to London. Chicago is giving.
Wait. We didn't do the Thursday night game.
So Thursday night, you took Seattle because you said that Seattle played so bad against who they play? The Giants. Oh my goodness. You said Seattle
Yeah.
played so bad against the Giants that they would have no choice but to play better, and they would be mad and out for revenge and all of that good stuff. And I said you are exactly right with your theory, but just take out Seattle and insert San Francisco, and take out the Giants and insert the Arizona Cardinals. And sure enough, San Francisco came out, smacked Seattle. Honestly, going into that game, man, I would say that I kind of feel like after playing the Lions, man, the way that things were going, it kind of looks like Seattle was kind of broken. I'm not saying that they can't get out of it, but after playing the Lions and battling as tough as they did, they already had injuries going in. They had injuries continuing over, and they still haven't gotten their full defense back. And on top of that, Geno played such an elite game that he was due for like a regression. So I was on San Francisco taking that game.
Yeah, man, you were right, and I feel like the injuries did have a lot to do with how Seattle played, and at the end of the day, they kind of just rolled over, and they didn't have anything for San Francisco, and they San Francisco pretty much controlled the game. Now they tried to fight their way back in the game, but I think they just got too many hurt players, and like you said, I think they put everything into that Detroit game, and they just haven't recovered from that. So, I think they're gonna pull themselves up by their bootstraps eventually. I haven't given up on Seattle. I mean, not that I'm rooting for Seattle, but you know what I'm saying. I just think they're a better team than what they showed the last 2 weeks, and they will be better. But you know what I'm saying, until they get some of them recover from some of them injuries, they may lose a lot more games going forward. But yeah, man, congratulations to San Francisco. Um, Shit, not congratulations to them either because we need them to lose too. But but yeah, man. With that said, you up on me one game, so let's get into these week's picks.
Yeah, it looked like Seattle got a bye this week, so they desperately need that. So coming out the bye, I'll be interested to see what they do. Yeah, like I was saying, Jacksonville going to London to take on Chicago. Chicago giving one.
Uh, I don't like neither one of these teams, but uh, Chicago's been playing better the last couple of weeks. Granted, they played a Carolina team that's not looking great. Jacksonville hasn't been looking all that great either, but they played a good game last week. I think I can't remember who they played, but they played good last week. But I still don't have any faith in Chicago's offense, man. If they come out and win this game, then I'll have more faith in them because Jacksonville is a beatable team. But I'm gonna go with Jacksonville.
Surprising. I'm with you. Chicago did play a good game last week. Seems like DJ Moore and Caleb Williams are starting to get on the same page. But yeah, I got to go with Jacksonville too. At one point, people were convinced that Jacksonville was getting moved to London. But we all know that Jacksonville, it's not an NFL season until Jacksonville plays in London. So that's their second home. That's their second home arena. So I'm gonna go with the home team in Jacksonville. Cleveland is going to Philadelphia. Philadelphia giving 8.5.
So both of these teams, man, I never know what to expect. Whenever I say Cleveland is gonna lose, they win. Whenever I say Philadelphia is gonna win, they lose. They usually both of these teams do opposite what I say, but 8 points is a lot of points, man. 8 points is a lot of points, but Ah, dang. Ooh. Philly has been playing. I mean, Cleveland has been playing pretty bad, man. Uh, I'm gonna take the 8 points with Cleveland. I'm gonna take the 8 points. It's a mistake, but I'm going with Cleveland.
It might not be a mistake. I'm not gonna do it, but it might not be a mistake. I can 8.5 points. You're right. It was a lot of points. If Cleveland just goes out there and lays down with a 9-point deficit, then that's gonna speak a lot. But that being said, Nick Chubb has been taken off the PUP list, but he still hasn't been. We still haven't got any word on when he's going to play.
I was just about to ask you about Nick Chubb.
Yeah. So with that being said, I feel comfortable not taking Cleveland until Nick Chubb comes back. If you told me that Philadelphia just went out there, blew him out, and Cleveland just looked totally decimated, and then Nick Chubb comes back the following week and gives them some life, I could buy that storyline. And on the flip side, Philadelphia has Saquon Barkley, who's playing the best football of his career right now. So I'll roll with the 8.5 and, take a chance. Arizona is going to Green Bay. I feel like we already did this. Green Bay is giving 5.5.
I'm gonna go ahead and pick Green Bay. The Cardinals looked good last week, but they have been real inconsistent all season. Green Bay has looked. They've been kind of inconsistent with the back and forth quarterbacks, but they've looked better than the Cardinals do. And I think they have a better defense, so I'm gonna roll with Green Bay.
Man, this is a tough game. Green Bay has a good offense. Jordan Love can be a little inconsistent, but at some point he seems to get together every game, regardless of how he starts. And then Arizona, they might either start the game firing all cylinders, or they might end the game firing on all cylinders. But they will not give you a wire-to-wire game. So I guess I'm with you. I got to take Green Bay as well. This is a hell of a game. Washington is going to Baltimore. Baltimore is giving 6.5.
Oh man, damn, this is a tough game right here. I would usually just say Baltimore off rip, but Washington has been killing it the last couple of games, man. It's hard to bet against them. And 6.5 points is a lot of points. But with that being said, even though Jaden Daniels is on fire, it is Baltimore. If Baltimore keeps playing like they've been playing the last 2 weeks, I think they'll cover it. I'm gonna go with Baltimore.
With you, Washington has been playing lights out. Jaden Daniels, I think you brought it up. Jaden Daniels is in the MVP conversation, definitely Rookie of the Year conversation. But yeah, all that being said, this is a big dog game theory. Washington is, Jaden Daniels is essentially the new Lamar Jackson, but you still got the old Lamar Jackson in there. I got to take the old Lamar Jackson. He's still the reigning MVP, and this Baltimore defense is going to be used to playing against mobile quarterbacks. So it'll definitely be a fun game, I assume. But yeah, I'm gonna take Baltimore. Okay, finally, it has happened. Houston is going into New England, and New England has pulled the trigger. Drake May era has begun in New England.
Duh. So I was watching the news, and I swear we need a national broadcast because, like, soon as we say Drake May, New England listens to us and they put them in there. I think they heard our broadcast. I think they heard our video, and they're like, let's listen to these guys. What do we have to lose? So as soon as I heard it, I was like, oh yeah, we're Nostradamus. But that being said, man, I still think there's no question that Houston wins this game. I don't even question it for a minute. Drake May is in, but it's his first game, and he's gonna be. It's his first game, so no, put no faith in it yet. See how he does. Maybe next week after I see how he plays, I look forward to it. Is the greatest running back of all time playing this week?
Oh, that's a good question. Joe Mixon is. He's practicing. He's expected to play.
Yeah, definitely Houston. And for the record, I do not think Joe Mixon is the best running back of all time. I just think that they were really missing him, that he was out. I don't want that attached to my name.
Oh man, this is a tough game for me. This is tougher than it should be, honestly, because everything tells me that I should agree with you and I should just take Houston. Joe Mixon is coming back, but it's just something, man, that I can't. I can't accept the way Houston's been playing these past couple weeks. Like we've been waiting. We've been waiting for Houston. I've been waiting for Houston to erupt. For CJ Stroud to have a 3 touchdown. You know, I've moved the line down. I'm waiting for him to have a 3 touchdown game. You know, 400 yard game, and I still haven't seen it yet. And it's just something about their offense isn't really clicking like I thought it would come out the gate. On top of that, Nico Collins is on IR. So, I mean, you still got Tank Dell, you still got Stephon Diggs, and the greatest running back ever is coming back. But I'm gonna go out here on a limb because there's gonna be some life in that stadium. The Drake May era is starting. New England has the greatest cornerback of all time. And Christian Gonzalez. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna stand by New England, and I might later regret it, but if I'm
gonna make me not like Christian Gonzalez.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with New England.
All right.
Indianapolis is going to Tennessee. And Tennessee is giving 2.5.
Terrible game. Don't have much to say about it. Both teams are playing pretty badly. Out of the two bad teams, Tennessee seems to be worse than Indianapolis. I'll take Indianapolis. Never put your faith in Levis.
Yeah, I can't take Tennessee in this game. Indianapolis is playing. Indianapolis is having a slow start to the season. I think Anthony Richardson should be back. I'm not sure about Jonathan Taylor, but Will Levis loves to get a ball up. And Indianapolis has a bad defense, but Indianapolis always seems to have an opportune defense. So if you offer them that ball in the past, they've been willing to take it, and I think they get a defensive score in here somewhere, or at least get a couple turnovers and take the game. Tampa Bay is going to New Orleans. Oh man! Speaking of greatest players ever, the Spencer Rattler era is starting in New Orleans. New Orleans giving 3.5.
So even if Derek Carr was playing, I think I would have picked Tampa Bay just because something about the way. I mean, New Orleans started off hot, but there's something about the way they've been playing these last few weeks. It's just they've been off, man. It's not that they've been playing bad; they just haven't been playing good enough. So even if Derek Carr was playing, I still wouldn't have picked them. But when you throw in the fact that their quarterback is going to be Spencer Rattler, I mean, it's almost a guarantee that they're not going to win.
You said it all there. I'm not putting my money on Spencer Rattler. Tampa Bay is I think they've only lost once, honestly. They look good. All they got to do is go in there and play smart football, and they'll be fine. So, yeah, I'm going with Tampa Bay. Pittsburgh going to Las Vegas. Las Vegas is getting 3 at home.
Pittsburgh started off hot, man. I haven't liked the way they've been playing the last few weeks either. I don't know what they got going on, but I still have more faith in them than Las Vegas. I've been saying it for the last couple of weeks. I think there's a lot of controversy in Las Vegas. I think they have to figure it out. I think their mind is on other things than football. So as long as Tampa Bay, as long as Pittsburgh comes out and plays like they're supposed to play, then I think that they'll win the game. Actually, shoot, there's a controversy in Pittsburgh too. Now that I think about it, shoot, they might not be on football either. As long as Pittsburgh plays Justin Fields and not Russell Wilson, they'll win this game.
I think Justin Fields gets the start, but Justin Fields and Russell Wilson are 2 of the most sacked quarterbacks, active players in football right now. You got Max Crosby lining up on the other side of you. I think it's an ugly game, but I think they get to Justin Fields. They might even knock him out the game, and you might end up seeing Russell Wilson. Like you said, there's both these teams got stuff going on. Really, the Raiders' biggest thing is Devontae Adams, but he's not with the team right now, so that's not a team problem. That's more of a GM problem. And but on the flip side, you got George Pickens in Pittsburgh, and that dude is Antonio Brown. Oh no, that was something different. But yeah, no, George Pickens is moving up there on that diva, on that top wide receiver.
I felt like that his first year, man. He was talking so much junk, and he never backed it up. But nonetheless, man, he's a better receiver than what Las Vegas has right now.
I'm gonna take the 3 and take Raiders.
Okay.
Chargers are going to Denver. Denver's getting 3 at home.
So last week I apologized to Denver because I've been doubting them, and I've been going against the grain, and I haven't been picking them, and they've been proving me wrong every week. But with that being said, I think the Chargers have been playing lights out football, man, and Jim Harbaugh has really got that team rolling. So I'm gonna roll with the Chargers in this game against Denver.
If you're an old school defensive ugly football type of fan, this is the game for you. Which is crazy to think when the Chargers being an old school grinded out type team, because that's not usually what they are. I guess Harbaugh's trying to change that DNA. That being said, I am the conductor on the Denver Broncos bandwagon, and I'm gonna keep on chugging along. Give me Denver.
I'm not mad at that. It might be a mistake for me to go against Denver again. Every time I go against them, man, it's like they got a vendetta against me. They got to prove me wrong, but I'm sticking with my pick.
Atlanta is going to Carolina. Carolina is getting 6 at home.
Oh, man. Carolina's been playing so bad. I have to pick Atlanta. Kirk Cousins might be the worst, best quarterback in the league. He puts up a whole bunch of yards all game long. He'll put up 500, 400 yards in all game and score 3 points all game long. And then right at the end of the game, he'll turn into Superman and win that game for you. So, I mean, but Carolina does nothing at all. So, he should have no problem against Carolina. So, I've got to go with ATL. Kirk Cousins has 600 yards, and they win 10-0.
Yeah. I mean, I can't sell you a reason why Carolina will win this game. I'm not a big Atlanta fan either, but like you said, they, for whatever reason, been putting up yards and winning games. So I'm with you, Atlanta. We can circle back to Detroit and Dallas. We'll skip to Sunday Night Football. Oh, what a game. Cincinnati is going to New York, take on the Giants. Giants getting 3.5 at home.
Oh man! So we got the new look Giants. No, this is the Giants, not the Jets. Oh yeah, Cincinnati all day. I don't care. I don't care how many games the Giants get lucky and win. They are frauds. Never pick the Giants. You know what I'm saying? You cannot convince me that they're a real football team. Cincinnati is been having a hard time this year. You know, but they've been playing well, man. They've been playing good football. They just can't find a way to get over the hump and win games at the end of the day. But they won't have that problem against the Giants. They win this game easily.
Oh man! I'm gonna pick Cincinnati.
I know people in New York gonna hate me.
I'm gonna pick Cincinnati as well, but I kind of feel like at the end of the day we're both gonna be wrong. I think Cincinnati's gonna win, but I think the Giants probably cover. I said that Cincinnati needs to go 3-1 with this part of their schedule, so I'm gonna stick with that. But Cincinnati has a real problem stopping the run, and the Giants just ran some guy out there nobody's ever heard of for 100 and something yards. So we'll see if that was a fluke or if that's a legit thing. He's got another opportunity to do it again this week at home on Sunday Night Football. You know, so it might be a closer game, but yeah, I'm with you. I'm gonna take Cincinnati. That being said, Monday Night Football. Here's your new look New York Giants hosting the Buffalo Bills. New York Jets. I'm sorry. Jets are getting 2.5 at home.
Yeah, man. New look Jets, man. Will the Jets turn their season around now that they fired their coach? I personally got to see it, so I'm gonna roll with Buffalo. Aaron Rodgers, I put my faith in him last week. I was saying that he was going to turn it around. He's been looking good. He's just been having a hard couple of games. But between the mistakes he's been making and his receivers not helping him out at all, I can't go with the Jets until I see it. You know what I'm saying? I think they will get it together, but I need to see it first. So until then, I got to roll with Buffalo.
Buffalo has been playing uninspired football these past couple of weeks, and this is going to be my last opportunity to say this is the week they turn it around. And if they don't turn it around this week, then I'm going to have to go back and think over how I feel about the Buffalo Bills. The Jets did get rid of Saleh. So I do think that there will be there should be some more evidence. You know, you got Breece Hall. Breece Hall hasn't done anything these past couple of weeks, so this is a great opportunity for him to break out. I don't think Buffalo's defense is all that scary for any teams right now. But yeah, that being said, like at some point, Buffalo's got to turn it around, you would think. So I'm going to go with Buffalo in this game as well. And lastly, I give
turn around game for both teams.
Yeah. The last game is Detroit going to Dallas. Dallas getting 3.5 at home.
Yeah, man. Despite you hating our team, I feel like Detroit comes out and wins this game easily. I think the Dallas has. I mean, I shouldn't say easily, because Dallas. Some of the Dallas players have stepped up, but I think what I mean is I think Detroit controls the game the whole time, and I think that they'll stay in a comfort zone where you won't feel like they're in jeopardy of losing the game. I think CeeDee Lamb will get his yards, but other than that, I think Detroit controls the game. We got too many weapons for Dallas, and we go out there and win 27-17.
So usually when I feel comfortable about Detroit winning the game, I think the last time I felt this comfortable was against Tampa Bay, and they lost that game to Tampa Bay. Dallas has Dallas has definitely above average offense. Sometimes they show up, sometimes they don't. CeeDee Lamb always shows up though. They got other receivers, tight ends. Their running back is all right. But all that being said, notice I said all offense. Their defense is banged up. Some of their best linemen I'm pretty sure they're out. They still got a good secondary, and for that reason, I think Detroit comes out the gate, puts up some points, builds a nice lead, and Dallas makes it a game towards the end. But at the end of the day, yeah, I got Detroit winning by, we'll say, I like it, yeah, 10. I'm not mad at 10. Detroit, I'll put it a little closer as a touchdown. Lions 34, Dallas 27. Or it might even be, 3.5. So, yeah, Lions 34, Dallas 30, 27, something like that.
I like it. Yeah, man. But with that being said, man, we got our bets in. We got our records for the. I think you up on me by one game.
Yep, I'm up on one game.
Yep. We correct that this week. But that's all I got for this week, man. Come back and join us. We can get more takes on why Marcus hates the Lions later on in as the season goes on. But until then, man, that's all I got. Peace.
Detroit!